come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Chicago Bull, getting in his pregame mindset. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, guys are on the court stretching, staring down their opponent. Nothing better than mentally and psychologically getting ready for battle.
The work has been done. They're ready to go, and so are we. To Harden. To Capella. Fires the three. Can't connect. It's no good. To Paul George. Easy pass to the rim.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Harden. Gets it down to Capella. Shot from the lane won't go. George against Tucker. Leonard. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
George to Leonard. George. And the rebound pulled in by Capella. To Harden. Capella. Westbrook buries it on the catch and shoot. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
And a whistle.
And you can't lunge like that.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 3 now here in the first. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
George, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Westbrook. George. That won't go. To P.J. Tucker. Russell Westbrook against Paul George. Here comes the screen. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Westbrook. He made his first effort, but not that time. To Leonard. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
And he misses that one free throw. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. That is great vision to set it up. For 3, he took the bait, and he hits.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
To Leonard. Fires the 3, and Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
And counted at the rim.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Clint Capella.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Time for some new personnel into the game. George, defended by Tucker. Oh, Big finish at the rim. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
It's in the hands of James Harden. Nice pass to set things up. Harden. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Rocking the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Down the lane to lay it in.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
A pass taken away by the Rockets. Harden. James Harden missed his first. That one goes. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
George knocks it down.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Now it's Harden controlling the offense. Deep three at the buzzer. We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. We're back with more after this. You're watching a Saturday matinee edition of the NBA on EA Sports. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Westbrook into the front court. Margins 8. To Fareed. Swings it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He missed it. Fareed to Westbrook. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Russell Westbrook knocks down a wide open 3.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Russ at the controls. Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverley. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Westbrook into the front court. They trail by 7. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Kenneth Fareed swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Harden, they have to keep him in their grasp.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
I got your help. We got him. Here we go.
Nothing going here on that drive. Paul George to Williams. Baseline drive. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
To Westbrook. Harden. To Westbrook. Down to 5 on the 24. Westbrook. And it's George there for the rebound. Kawhi Leonard against Harden. Offensive rebound. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. To Harden. From long range, with James Harden, muscle memory. Gets it to go.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Westbrook. That is no good. Very curious shot selection right there. Terrific hustle. Ball stays in play. Leonard to George. 4-3. And Harden takes in the rebound. Westbrook with it. Down 6. Knocked loose. Shot clock winding down to Fareed. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Fareed. To Westbrook. To Capella. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Strong finish for Paul George.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
It's Russ at the controls. Harden. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Russell Westbrook, tough matchup against George. Deep 3 at the buzzer. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter. Beverly into the front court. Tie game, third quarter. Clint Capella sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
George against the former MVP. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Russell Westbrook powers it through.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
George. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Gordon with it. Our score all even in this third quarter. Lets it fly from long range. That's good D. Shot no good. To Leonard. Rockets come up with it.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Working it outside to Harden. Beyond the arc for three. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Westbrook. Clippers have it. To Paul George. Five seconds to shoot. Has a look. Patrick Beverly. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Kawhi Leonard matched up with Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard to Beverly. Trying to cash in. Beverly's shot no good. Russell Westbrook against George. Gets it in the right corner. To Westbrook. Harden. Gets it in the left corner. Here's a chance from long range. It's good. That's the shot they wanted him to take.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. George, not easy.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Nice pass to get things going.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Gerald Green. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
And here's a setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse, to kick out for, guess what, another one.
George. Kenneth Faried with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Backcourt violation is called. And that's going to be out of bounds off of George.
Come on, it's important.
To Gerald Green. Even to Zubats. Pins it. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. For 3. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. To Leonard. And the nice finish at the rim.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Number 25, Austin Rivers.
George picked up by Nene. Third quarter comes to an end. The Rockets with the lead. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
P.J. Tucker with a piece. Out of bounds the call off P.J. Tucker. Leonard passed it off. George knocks it down from mid-range.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Capella to Harden. And Jay, they call the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Leonard, that's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
To P.J. Tucker. And the finish at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. George, count the triple.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. Fires the three. It's good. Something tells me they'll give him that shot again.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
George on the drive, but his shot misses.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
To Capella. Working the outside. Five on the shot clock. Harden. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Leonard to Beverly. Knocked loose. Rockets have the steal. Harden. To Capella. Harden matched up with Paul George. Down to Westbrook. Down to 5 on the 24 to Capella. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. Oh, Russell Westbrook. With that, he's 5 for 9.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just his shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Substitution being made in this one. Capella against Paul George. Tucker to Capella. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Leonard, he's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
It's LA Clippers ball. George, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Russell Westbrook here against Harkless. With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
First free throw is good. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second.
Got you. I got you.
Active hands to stay with it. We'll get a jump. After the tie-up, they'll throw it up and see who gets the possession. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA.